Oh, I can zoom the camera in. God damn it, I didn't know that. That should work better. Okay, YouTube's back on. All right. All right. Whew. That was frustrating. And we're back. So, whoops. God. Nope, nope, nope. Just a little bit. So, technical difficulties both on Instagram and on YouTube. I had a spam caller hit me up, and that totally ruined everything. The sun was kind of getting in the way, so all you guys saw was the shadow of my big ass head. So we're back. This is all a learning process. I just found out I can freaking zoom in on the Instagram camera while I'm doing the live stream. I just freaking found that out like a dumbass. And now with everything out of the way, as I was waiting for everything to kind of fix itself, because I was having some connectivity issues both on Instagram and YouTube. Um, I went ahead and just took some of the parts off. So again, it's a learning process. This is stuff I should have done prior to doing the builds, to just take the parts off. So I had some time to go ahead and do that. Let's see. I think moving forward on Wednesdays for streams. Um, did I not go live on Instagram? The hell? I have to reintroduce myself on Instagram once this gets back online. But yeah, I think moving forward on my streams on Wednesdays, I think I'm going to start streaming at 2 p.m. Given the time, because when it's around 12 and 1, as you guys witnessed, the sun kind of just beams through. I have a skylight in this room. Now Instagram is having trouble again on my other end. I'll close that. Um, but yeah, either way, I think moving forward, 2 p.m. is when I'm gonna start the streams, and then go from there. And then, well, at least when I'm in my room, because when I'm in my room, I'm kind of upstairs, and also for some reason, connectivity kind of sucks up here on my mobile devices. So I either need to get myself a Wi-Fi extender, um, which honestly I don't see what the reason is for. I have freaking fiber, but oh, thanks to whoever just dropped a like. Thank you. But yeah, part two. I'm gonna get this started as soon as I get the Instagram situation situated, because I'm now having connectivity issues again on Instagram. Give me a second. Ah, okay. I was on earlier at 12 o'clock with Capcom. Um, I was like, I'm surprised Nike isn't on, but thank you for tuning in, man. Thank you. Where I was having some technical difficulties about 30 minutes ago, so I have to do another like a two-part basically for the stream, which was totally unnecessary. Having trouble starting your live video. Here we go again. Okay, let's try this again. Technical difficulties, man. How's work? Okay, all right. So Instagram is live. It's back up again. All right, so I hope this is better. My hands right there. Okay, cool. Let's get this started. So welcome back. Instagram, I've been having some technical difficulties. Live keeps going on and off, so um, we're back on Instagram at least. YouTube is looking like it's good now too. So let's get it. So yeah, as I was saying, for those who are just now tuning in, both on Instagram and YouTube, I was having some technical difficulties. I'm still learning. It's a learning process here, trying to get the hang of what works and what doesn't. I'm gonna start streaming at 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Wednesdays. That way, when I'm doing it in my room, the sun doesn't like beam across the entire screen for a whole 2 hours. Um, so that's one thing. The other thing is I'm gonna start like taking the pieces off the parts trees before building. That way I save time. You're not watching me like snip parts off. Unless you guys prefer that, then let me know in the comment section down below. You're seeing this part two because I was having technical difficulties earlier. I got a phone call from a spam number. So the other thing I'm gonna keep in mind is I'm gonna put my main phone, this camera, on do not disturb, so things like that don't happen again. Once that person called me and I declined the call, it was just all out of whack. Everything just started falling apart, and it was very frustrating. But yes, so moving forward, it's gonna be like this. Unless you guys prefer to see me cut parts off parts trees on camera, then I can keep it that way. But for now, because of the delay, I'm gonna go ahead and just take parts off the trees and build them as I go. Right now, I'm doing the upper torso. As you can see, there's no legs or waist or anything yet, so I'm gonna work on the legs and waist. Kind of take a break. I'm still gonna stay on the live stream in case you guys have any questions or anything like that. But I'm still gonna stay on, put the parts together, or take the parts off camera, and then get them ready like this. So um, we're back. Let's get to it. All right. So previously, I was working on the torso and I was working on the head. My favorite part about putting these figures together is the faces because of the way that all the parts. So none of this is sticker. None of this is sticker right here. Instagram. None of this is sticker. It's all separate parts that you sandwich together, and then they go together looking like that. So the eyeliner, it's a combination of a black part plus the fact that Bandai decided to just use shadows, play around with shadows as an effect. There's the white part of I'm sorry, the black part of the pupil. So I'm just gonna show YouTube first. The black part of the pupil in there, and that's just a shadow too. Instagram. So all the black around the eyes, it's a mix of black pieces with just the fact that you're using shadows to make an effect. So the pupil, the black part of the eyes, that's all shadow too. There's no part in there. And then the tongue is just a sticker. But yeah, this is my favorite part to put together because of that fact, because of how everything just goes and falls apart, basically. Not falls apart, but falls in place. The total opposite of fall apart. So, just noticed that big ass seam line right there. Okay. I guess I didn't place his chest in together all the way. All right. I was thinking in my head as I was putting this together, how much I'm gonna adjust Instagram camera a little bit. How much I actually might like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, the model kit at least. How much I like the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta better than the Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. And it's pretty apparent why. I think it's because of the different textures, and it kind of, if you've been building Goku style bodies, I imagine it gets monotonous. I can see why the Gogeta can be a little bit monotonous too, and Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, but Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta kind of breaks that monotony by adding texture to the skin, and you have a tail to play around with too. So I think those 2 points alone make this one like a tiny bit better than Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta for me, even though Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta does come with more effect parts. I can get into that in a later discussion. So what I need to do right now actually is put this together. Kind of just let the music do the talking for now. I hate this jacket because I like the look of it, the in the art wise, but like in the illustration, I mean the character design. But I hate putting it together because it really hinders the articulation. And it's honestly not by that much. But it when you put it's one of those like kind of inner frame situations. When you have an inner frame of a master grade or even a real grade, no, not a real grade, but like master grade especially, there's posability there, but then once you start putting all the armor on, then you kind of lose some of that posability. Damn, what the hell's going on here? I'm gonna have to take this off camera. Lock on hobbies, what's up? Thanks for joining in, man. Just slapping some lo-fi music. Struggling with a fucking jacket. How are you like? How are you like this? What do you mean? So kind of just sits loosely there. So it doesn't like get in the way too much, but honestly, like when it does get in the way, it gets in the way. All right, set that there. I want to save the head for later to pop that on later. Let's get to the arms. I already noticed. Just the title alone, just putting what I'm actually building on there made a difference. But again, it could be the fact that I'm streaming a little bit later in the day, so that might work better than streaming at 12 o'clock. Oh shit, that was kind of not even in the camera on Instagram. Oh, that's an improvement. Just that alone. I'll show you the next arm. I kind of just went ahead and did it. All right, so he comes with two hands, or two sets. It's open hands. This is for his Big Bang Kamehameha, which I can just interchange with with the rest of them. Since this is part two, yeah, I got 5 people watching now. Well, four, because technically one of them is me. Since this is you guys might just be tuning in. Um, thank you to those of you who participated in the poll. Wasn't I know it wasn't that much. Probably some of you aren't even on YouTube, but like I do appreciate when you guys participate in the poll and leave the comments. I know, um, and I should apologize at the same time because I know that I did that super like out of nowhere on short notice, and that's part of the reason why I haven't really. Wait a minute, what the hell's going on here? Yeah, and that's part of the reason why is probably not too many people here right now because oh what's up dude you at work? Don't tell me you're at work again. That goes here. Wait, no, I'm tripping. Oh no, Instagram is tripping again. To be honest, it's probably not even Instagram. It's probably like I said, my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi up here is ass, and I have five. Well, my Wi-Fi is ass. When it comes to my mobile devices, when I'm using like my consoles, my laptop, it's perfectly fine. It's lightning fast. But when it comes to the devices, which is weird, it's really slow. Like Instagram's tripping. I might have to end Instagram, unfortunately. I just focus on this. Oh, damn! I did it again. All right, so this is what I meant by an improvement. So the other two kits, it's just kind of it's this the wrist wrap that goes to the wrist. It's just kind of a piece that goes on there. Well, you know what? Let me double check because I feel like I'm talking out my ass. Where's Gogeta? All right, so I take that back. The wrist on Gogeta go on the same way, so that's not exactly an improvement. So I take that back. Ignore me. I think what I'm thinking of is the wraps on his ankles, and I'll get to that when I get to the ankles. You know what? Let's add some variation. I'm gonna do a pose. No, let's leave this hand in here. Oops. And the wrist wrap on Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is a little bit more detailed than on Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. So I'm gonna do one of these. And do one of these. Alright. So let's go ahead and put this together for now. Came through to say what's good. Going back to the grind. We're watching it. All right, peace out, man. Peace out. Thank you. Fucking Instagram, man. Shit stays tripping. All right, let's just put what I have here together. No, let's not. Let's not. Let's put that there for now, and then if you guys are on right now still, um, I'm gonna take a step back. I'll still be right here, so if you have any questions, want to say something, just let me know, or I'll just say it. Let me see if I can get Instagram to work again, because that thing has been tripping. Pretty sure it's because of my internet connection up here for my devices. For now, I'm gonna put these guys up here just for show. Yeah. They're both incomplete, but I want to put them there just for intermission's sake. Jesus. Sandrock just needs his hands. Barbatos, I need to paint his hands, and then the back of his legs, I still need to top coat and whatnot. Because I did paint the back of his legs. God, Instagram just can't get Instagram to work anymore. If I can't get Instagram reconnected, I might just forget about Instagram for now. But let's go ahead and get into the legs and shit so we can wrap this up. Oh shit. What the? Come on, blood. Instagram still tripping. Got all the parts I need to do everything else. Might have to shave off some things, clean up some parts. But for the most part, God Hands pretty much took care of the hard stuff. Let me see if Instagram will cooperate so I can at least wrap it up on that end. Maybe now it'll work. There it is. All right. Let's see. We're gonna keep it like this for now. Actually, zoom in just a little bit on Instagram. All right, Instagram. I think this is the last part for this live video. YouTube. All right, we're good to go. All right, let's just get this. Let's get this thing going. Wrapped it up. ball joint, so full range of motion. It's meant to do that. Okay. Actually, why is this? Got a little bit of cleanup to do on the blue part. Yes, I do know that you voted. I can see who voted, and I appreciate every single one of you who do vote. The only one thing that I want to kind of nitpick on about these kits is I wished that this part right here wasn't just on a hinge. I wish it was also on a ball joint, so they can somehow implement a ball joint here, so that way it allows for a little bit more playability. Like I would like it to swing backwards and forwards instead of just up and down. That'd be cool and very appreciated. Like they can do this, and it's a ball joint, and you can move it around any way you want. They should be able to come up with a way where they can make this a ball joint too. All right, let's see what you got here, man. Honestly thought about getting the figure standard DB kits. I want them to do more Naruto stuff too, man. We talked about this last time, but the more I watched Naruto, the more I wish there were more Naruto figure-ass kits. Right now, it's only Naruto, which kind of sucks. And I did talk about wanting to get more, or wishing that they would make My Hero Academia figure-ass standard kits, which I think is a no-brainer. But at the same time, the fact that they only did Naruto and not anybody else, I don't know if it's because there just wasn't a fan base and people weren't buying the Naruto kits, or I don't know what went on behind the scenes as far as the decisions going for Bandai not continuing the Naruto figure as standard line. It kind of worries me as far as them not doing, or them getting a reason not to do the My Hero Academia figure as standard kits. It's still wishful thinking. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I want it to happen, but I don't have an answer to that. I wish they really do. I wish they did come out with My Hero Academia figure as standard kits. I don't see why not. It's a hot property right now, but at the same time, um, it worries me because of how they treated the Naruto property. Because Naruto is probably bigger, if not just as big, at the time. Your next question, or just comment, it'd also be cool if they made mono kits. So the thing is, I realized Kotobukiya has made Mega Man X model kits. So I don't know how that's gonna work. Damn, those weren't as clean. Oh. tripping. Oh. And we have a right leg. All right. That was a little tough. Oh, no, that's right. That's right. Turn this camera a little bit. There we go. All right, let's start snapping this fool together then. All right. So, um, he does have a swing out joint at the torso, but as you can see, what happens is that part of the jacket tends to come off. And I guess they made it in a way because these just kind of slide in on with friction. These parts right here, so they kind of made it in a way that if it does break, um, uh, if it does break like that, then you can at least just put it back together. But it stays there for the most part. Doesn't really get in the way. But you do have essentially a butterfly joint in there that can swing in and out. Ah, this piece just keeps coming off. So I might have to glue that one together. This one just keeps popping right off. I wasn't having that issue with Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. Yeah, it just keeps coming off like that, man. But yeah, first I'm just gonna do it like this for now. So that's what I meant earlier about like the jacket kind of just gets in the way. It's just annoying. Oh, thank God. Fucking spam call again, dude. I swear to God, I thought I turned off fucking. Oh, hey. Thank God. Because last time a motherfucker called me, the whole thing just went to shit. So I'm back. It looks like I'm back and I'm good. So there you go. Love you too, brother. Get that on there. Get that ball joint in there. I probably need to change this angle next time I do one of these streams because this top down, when I have him posed, is going to look weird. All right. The main event. Ooh, this one's going to be difficult because of all this fucking hair. I think it's on there. All right. Cool. Bruh. Okay. I can kind of see where some problems would be as far as posing his head. Bruh. Okay. All right. Let's just do this real quick. Let's just do this real quick. Real quick, bruh. Real quick. I still have to do his fucking Big Bang Kamehameha effect part. But that's just like 3 pieces that go together. He is top heavy, bruh. The way his... Alright, stay still. Fucking Big Bang Kamehameha. Alright, now people want to join in on the live when I'm fucking... when I'm done. This is the pieces for the Big Bang Kamehameha. I'm going to put them on together. You guys will see what they look like when it's all posed and put together in pictures. Let me go grab Gogeta Blue real quick so you guys can get a comparison. Rafael from Brazil. Hello, friend. Hey, obrigado for joining in. Stay. All right, I'm not taking Blue Gogeta out of this pose, but bruh. All right, let me get him in a better angle here so Instagram can see. I'm gonna show Instagram real quick. And then I'm gonna switch this up right here in the live just for a moment, just so you guys can get a better angle. Oh. Look at that. I love these two, man. I love these two. But like I said, I feel like I love Gogeta 4 a little bit, just a little bit better, just as a model kit, just because you got more to play around with. It's kind of a fair trade though, because Gogeta himself, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta himself, has more to play around with, but Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta has more effect parts. You get the Kamehameha, that not that one. You get the Kamehameha wave, you get the Big Bang wave as well, which I got to put together. And then Gogeta 4 just comes with the Big Bang Kamehameha. So I mean, it's kind of a trade off. But yeah, man, this I'm done with this. I'm happy with it. Here, let me just put it back on the tripod real fast. Oops, there's my feet. Oh shit. If I can get these two in a better angle for now. All right, this is what I'm gonna do. Yeah, a wider angle. Wait, can I zoom in on? Oh, okay. Didn't know that. The more you learn, that hair on Gogeta is clean. Vegito, nah. There is a Vegito kit. I might pick him up too. For the tube. So you guys can check that out. Instagram. I might move the camera on Instagram so you guys can get better angles too. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh no, my PS4 is going on rest mode. Let's turn you back on. Yeah. The music cut off, so that means I should probably end this too, bro. Um, let's see. There you go. That shots for you, Instagram, and then YouTube. You guys can check that out too, right there. It's a fun build. I mean, aside from the technical difficulties, I could have gotten this done so much faster, so much easier. I'm gonna pose these two. So what I'm gonna do for these two guys, when I get on Instagram, when I get on Instagram, I'm gonna do my posing photos for him separately, posing photos for him separately. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have them both fighting at some point with another photo montage or whatever the fuck, and just kind of call it like two different universes going at each other. You got go Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, and then you got Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. You got canon versus non-canon. It's gonna be interesting. I got all the effect parts I can probably use. It's gonna be dope. So that's it. That's it. So thank you guys on Instagram for logging in when you can, and then same thing for you guys on YouTube. I'm gonna plan this better next time. This was definitely short notice. I'm gonna plan this out better. I'm gonna think it out better. Have the setup a little bit better. But thank you all, both on Instagram and YouTube, for joining in. I appreciate all your support. Can't wait to talk about these two kids separately some other time. But thank you guys once again. I'll see you guys next time. Where's my peace signs? Peace.